Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today we're playing the daily challenge for January 3rd, 2026. The character of the Watcher again, and the modifiers are shiny, starting that gets replaced with one of every rare card. Vintage and enemies drop relics instead of cards, and binary card rewards contain only 2 cards. I think with vintage and binary, I will go for Highlander, which means I will not take any other rare cards other than the ones I start off with. I see Cyberfox here with 1461. That's a great score, tied for 14th place. Let's see how well I can do. I personally like vintage. I know Gemino mentioned it's his least favorite modifier, but alright, so we start off with Wish and Omniscience. That's a combination I should try to play as much as possible, and then let's also try to get the lesson learned played as much as I can. Alright, one... Oh, wow. Okay, just one elite path. Alright, that's a little disappointing. I guess counting question mark rooms, if I go on the left, I'll get 1, 2, 3 question mark rooms. That's a little low. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 3 early question mark rooms, and then a 4th and a 5th one. So, yeah, let's go to get 3 question mark rooms. Let's go this way. Okay? Alright. Yeah, so the goal is to use Omniscience and Wish, and I can use the lesson learned here. Beautiful. So I got a Blasphemy upgrade. That's nice to start with. I could have played the Devotion. That would have made my life easier, but I think this is fine. I think it is worth to Omniscience the Wish, so I think I will wait a little bit. Here, let's do Brilliance and wait. Okay. And then 8 incoming. Hang on. Can I do Scrawl? Yes. So I think if I do Miracle 1, then Scrawl, that will reshuffle. And I did not get a wish, so I can Miracle the Omniscience to double play the wish here for 50 gold. And then, can I do Blasphemy and Ragnarok? Yes, so let's do Blasphemy and then Ragnarok. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, got Damara at the start of each combat, at the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra. Okay, that should help me enter Divinity faster. And then here, I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's gain the gold instead. Okay. And then here I could get a Curse, Eruption, Lesson Learned. I can't take the Lesson Learned. Wraith is annoying, but I could take that. I probably don't need Panacea. Deceive Reality would be great too. Okay, I need the Wraith here. I did get the Wraith. Alright, fine. At least I get 1 curse out of it, although it might be hard to get curses. But yeah, let's give it a try. Alright, here I got the Jawworm. There is a Blasphemy early on, but nothing else to play it with. So I think I'll just do Deva Form and then... Alpha, I don't know. I don't think I need the Alpha, right? Let's just do Miracle Establishment, I guess. Okay. Unfortunately, taking some damage there. I think I'll do Volt here, hoping to get the Omniscience before the Wish, and I got them together. I think it's worth waiting. Let's do Spirit Shield here and wait. Okay. Alright, here I'm not being attacked. I got the Lesson Learned, but I think I'll wait. Let's do Master Reality, then Brilliance. I could kill with Blasphemy Lesson Learned, but I do want to Omniscience the Wish first. Hopefully I'll get it here again. Yes, so I can Omniscience the Wish. Beautiful. Gain 50 gold that way. And then Ragnarok does not yet kill. Actually, let's do Spirit Shield and then do Ragnarok. Alright. Okay, so then once I have the Blasphemy, I should be able to kill it with the Lesson Learned. I just have to draw it. I can do Scrawl here. And yeah, there's the Lesson Learned. Beautiful. Okay, I got an Establishment upgrade. That's not the best upgrade because it is an 8. We got Potion Belt. I'm pick up again 2 potion slots. Okay, all I need are potions now. Alright, yeah, see now 2 of my 5 cards are already in 8, which is unfortunate. Let's do Ragnarok and wait. Okay. Who was my final boss, by the way? It was not the Hexaghost. Alright. Here, again, I got the Omniscience and Wish together. Let's do Spirit Shield and Devotion. That would allow me to enter Divinity slightly faster. Okay. 9 incoming. I think I'll just do Volt here, right? Or should I do Scrawl? Let's do Scrawl first, okay. And then I'll do Deva Form. I can't do the Volt anymore. That's fine. Yeah, I think I'll wait. I'll take 9 damage. I think that's fine. And then here again, I got the Omniscience and Wish together. Again, I think I'll wait. So let's do Establishment. I wait 1 more turn. I think after this I don't want to take 15 damage, so I'll probably try to get rid of this guy. Or, actually, no, I got the Omniscience. I am able to play the Wish. Okay, that's beautiful. That's exactly how I wanted to turn out. Although, do I want to wait for the Lesson Learned? It is here. I actually have enough to kill with it. Beautiful. Got a Spirit Shield upgrade. That's nice. Warpaint up and pick up 2 random skills. Wish and Omniscience got upgraded. Beautiful. Very happy with both of those upgrades. So, what else should I upgrade now? Those are the 2 things I need to upgrade urgently. No, wait. Where's the Lesson Learned? Not Lesson Learned. I meant the Scrawl. Wait, is that already upgraded? Spirit Shield, I mean. When did I get a Spirit Shield upgraded? Oh, right. Probably with the Lesson Learned. Right. Okay, fine. So, you know what? Should I just upgrade the Lesson Learned, make it a little easier to play? Let's do it. Okay. Alright, first elite. First and only elite. Okay, Lagavulin is great because I should be able to set up my powers well. I think I'll do Establishment Scrawl. I don't think I'll do Blasphemy. Should I do... I think Alpha might be good. Yeah, let's do Alpha, and I will also do the Devotion. Okay, and save the Miracles. Okay. And then here, I got the Omniscience. I was hoping to get Beta, and then Omniscience to Omega. I can't do that. Should I do Vault? No, well, actually, anything I need... I could Omniscience to Beta, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's Omniscience to Beta. Okay. And then, I'll wait. All right. So I should have 2 Omegas this turn. And, unfortunately, not enough energy to play both. But 1 should be enough. Actually, can I do something at the end of your turn, right? So if I do Omega, then Blasphemy Ragnarok, that's going to be 75. That would be enough, but I can't play anything else. I think that's fine. Let's do Omega here, then Blasphemy, then do Brilliance, and Lesson Learned is not enough, right? Yeah, so fine. It has to be Ragnarok. It's okay. All right, perfect this one. I think it's worth it. Got Happy Flower every 3 turns, get extra energy, a weakness potion, and I already have the Establishment. Let's take the Empty Fist. That's my... Not super happy with the only card I'm getting so far, the only extra card. I don't think I'll do upgrade the Alpha. Ragnarok is not a bad upgrade. I think Vault might be useful too, and then maybe Scroll after that. Okay. Here I got Strawberry and pick up Ration Mastery by 7. That's very nice. Okay. And then going this way for 2 more Crush Mark Rooms and a shop. Okay. Yeah, let's do Spirit Shield to be fully defended, and I think I'll do Master Reality. Might as well do the Establishment. I don't think I need that many Miracles. Okay. 11. Unfortunately, I got Omniscience and Wish together. I think it's worth waiting. Let's do Deva Form, and I guess I can do Devotion, right? Being attacked again, that's unfortunate. Ragnarok will transform, right? No, it won't. Well, with the Brilliance, it will. Let's do Ragnarok, then Brilliance. Avoid taking damage this turn. I could also do Scrawl. Let's do that to shuffle faster, although hopefully I don't get the Omniscience. No, I got the Wish instead again, though. Frustrating. Alright, another 10. There is a Spirit Shield and an Omniscience. I can't draw anything else, right? Fine. Let's do Spirit Shield and then Ragnarok. Okay. Alright. At least I can use Lesson Learned now. And then here, I don't think I'll use this. Let's get rid of this guy because I don't need that much. And then do Vault. Okay. And I got the Lesson Learned, but then I can't do the Omniscience. But I don't want to wait for reshuffle. Let's just use the Lesson Learned to upgrade the Brilliance. Got Order of 4. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn, as well as a Speed Potion. Okay. And then here, I can get curse number 2, Injury, as well as Golden Idol. And enemies do 25% more gold. Okay. And then here, I should definitely buy some cards. No block cards, other than the Swivel and the Good Instincts. I think I'll take both of them. Let's do that. I'm not sure if I need the Battle Hymn. It's not a bad card. Definitely don't need Flurry of Blows. Probably don't need Pressure Points. Let's take Toolbox. At the start of each combat, choose 1 of 3 random colorless cards and add the chosen card to your hand. And then I think I'll do the Battle Hymn. Okay. I'm a little worried that I don't have enough damage or enough block for the Guardian, but let's get there first. Here I can get curse number 3, Parasite. Okay. That's 3 unique curses at the end of that one. That's not bad. Okay. Just need to get 2 more. Apotheosis. That's exactly why I want to take something like Toolbox, because then I can get everything upgraded. Let's also do Establishment, and yeah, I think I'll wait. Okay. Alright, 9 incoming. Yeah, there's an Alpha. I think I'll do... Let's do Deva Form, Miracle, Swivel. I guess I can do the Alpha. I don't think I really need it, but it's fine. Okay. And then here, again, I get to wish before the Omniscience. You know what? I think I'll just wish for gold here. And then Lesson Learned is 39. Yeah, I can do Blasphemy, then Lesson Learned. Actually, Ragnarok is too much, right? Let's Lesson Learn you, and then do Ragnarok. Beautiful. I got a Devotion upgrade, which is fine. We got Eternal Feather for every 5 cards in your deck. Heal 3, choose one of you enter a rest site, and a Distilled Chaos Potion. Okay, here I'm almost back to full HP. I think I need to upgrade my defensive card, so I guess the only defensive card I need to upgrade. Good Instincts goes from 6 to 9, so we'll go from 8 to 11. Let's upgrade the Swivel first. Okay. I also have a Speed Potion. Alright, Magnetism, Hand of Greed, Forethought. Magnetism is interesting because it might give me some sources of weakness, or sources of, well, block, really. I am tempted to do a Magnetism and Alpha, actually. I do have to Distilled Chaos, but I might play the Blasphemy. Let's do Magnetism. I think I'll do Alpha. Should I do Brilliance? It does deal a lot of damage. Alright, let me do Brilliance because it's not that or it's more important than the Establishment. Here I just need 21. Ragnarok is enough, but then I can't do the Beta. I do have to Blasphemy, so I could play here. I think I can do Distilled Chaos, right? Let's do Panache. See what the Distilled Chaos plays me. Does Dex Ex Machina, Volt? Oh, Volt was not exactly what I had in mind. Okay, at least I got the Omniscience, which I can use to Omniscience. Actually, it has to be a damage engine, right? So it has to be something like, let's Omniscience Actually, the only damage card is the lesson learned. Fine. Okay. Alright, let's do Master Reality, and then hope for the best. I did not play the beta, right? Okay, so I might be in trouble here. Good Instincts is only 6. I could Purity out the injury. That's not a bad idea. So I could also throw a Weakness Potion. Let's do that, because that together with the Good Instincts is enough. So yeah, let's do Good Instincts, then do Scrawl. Okay. I got the Spirit Shield that I can't use. That's unfortunate. Get rid of these two. There's nothing I can do, right? Let's do... Actually, I can do Swivel and Ragnarok, I guess. Blasphemous is not going to be enough, right? Yeah, fine. Let's do Swivel, then Ragnarok. Okay. I don't know how I'm going to defend against 12 next turn. Yeah, there's nothing I can do, right? Yeah, absolutely nothing. But that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Let me reload. Let's use my one free reload every fight to see if... not every fight, every day, I guess. To see if there's something else I could have done. I don't think so, right? That's a problem. I still think Magnetism is the right approach. And Alpha, I think, is the right approach, too. Wait, did I do this? What if I do this kills now? Well, no, it might play the Blasphemy, right? And then the Vault after that will force me to die. What if I don't do the Magnetism? What if I wish for Plate Armor? Yeah, why didn't I think of that? That might be better. Let's still do the Alpha. Okay. So that gets me most of the way there. Not all of the way, though. 32. Here, I did... Yeah, this is where I did the Distill Chaos Potion, right? Okay. So I played a Ex Machina. Okay, I played the Vault. That's fine. I still did not get to play the Veda. And then I think I ended up drawing the Spirit Shield next turn, right? So let's not do that now. And instead, let's just still deal damage with the Omniscience and Lesson Learned. Okay. Interesting. That was not enough. Why was that not enough? Because I didn't play the Brilliance in the last... Okay, fine. Let's do one more. Okay, let's treat this as the first reload still. All right. If I fail this, though, I will put it in the thumbnail. What if I don't take the Hand of... Or don't take the Magnetism, because I'm not playing that anyway. Let's take it. So I think... Yeah, I did Brilliance before. Oh, right. This time I played the Wish. Okay, let's still do Wish for Plate Armor, and then do Miracle Brilliance instead of the Alpha. Yeah, that works. Okay. So I don't get the Beta now. That might change the draw order a little. I still did... Actually, Deva Form is tempting. You know what? Yeah, let's use my foreknowledge of what will happen in the future to play the Deva Form, then during the Distill Chaos Potion. Empty Fist, Vault, Omniscience. Okay, the Omniscience didn't play. It did exhaust though, right? That's... No, wait. It did not... Yeah, it did exhaust. Okay, fine. And I still need to deal 13 damage. And I can't now. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I don't think there is a way. Oh, well, no, there's definitely a way. I think I'm just missing it. I don't think I can defend against 32, right? This is 19. With the Weakness Potion, 24. Actually, is that going to be enough if I do Swivel? Yeah, 24. That is actually enough. Beautiful. All right, and then let's do Master Reality and Devotion. Okay, so far so good. And then here, Battle Him might be interesting. I don't know if I should... I do have Spiritual next turn. Yeah, let's do Lesson Learned, then Battle Him. And then wait. Okay. Alright, so here I have the Spirit Shield. Would be better if I had it next turn, but let's use it here. Then do Establishment, and I can do a Smite and an Empty Fist. Okay. That's a lot of damage, too. 16. I need some block. Otherwise, I can't use the Blasphemy, right? Yeah, that's a problem. I don't think I can deal enough damage. Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Alright, fine. Let's do Blasphemy. Then do Ragnarok. That's 75. That's not enough. Brilliance is 93. Almost enough to get me overkill. Alright, fine. You know what? I'm not going to try it again. Let's not put in a thumbnail. Let's just lose the perfect here and get a little bit extra gold. That's fine. Spirit Shield Alpha. I have to skip to go for Highlander. I do think there is a way to finesse the last fight to be able to break that one. I probably don't need Violet Lotus. Runic Pyramid is interesting. I don't think I need Empty Cage. Let's take the Runic Pyramid. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. The problem is that might make my hand a little too full because I don't have a way to sort of empty it. Yeah, I actually don't have a way, but it would allow for things like Spirit Shield to be really useful. The curses might be a little annoying, but yeah, let's take the Runic Pyramid, mostly because I don't like the other two, and I think I can make Runic Pyramid work. Okay. Alright, we got Bronze Automaton at the end. 1, 2, 3. 3 lead path on the right, or right and then turning left. Right, let's do that. There's also an early shove. Let's try to use the Omniscience Wish combination if I can. Panache is fine. Yeah, let's take that. Alright, lots of incoming here. Let's do Panache Establishment, battle him. Now that battle him might be a little problematic because it will fill my hand with smites, which will become 0 cost after 1 turn. Okay, I luckily was able to get omniscience to wish for gold because I have a shop coming up right after this. And then, should I do a Spirit Shield? Yeah, let's do Spirit Shield here. Okay. Alright. Okay, and then here, yeah, I was a little worried I might have something like this. Let's do this and then target somebody else with the smites, then do devotion and alpha. Okay. Alright, and then ideally I would get a lesson learned. No, but I can get rid of one of you with a judgment. And then let's see if I can get the lesson learned with the scroll. Let's do blasphemy, then scroll. Okay, yeah, and Panache triggered. That's fine. A mummified hand, whenever you play a power card, run card in your hand, costs 0 that turn. That's really nice with the Runic Pyramid, actually, and the fact that I have lots of powers. Okay. And then here, curse, unique curse number 4. Let's take it. Okay, we also got Smiling Mask, the Merchant card room service now always costs 50 gold. And then here, Calipers is really tempting, although I don't often have that much gold. Now, the thing is, I was hoping to focus on cards, but I'm not seeing anything good. I already have the swivel. Probably don't need these. Deep breath might be okay, but no, I think I'll take the Calipers at the start of return, lose 15 block rather than all few block. That might be useful. It costs almost exactly as much gold as I have, but it might be really nice. Oh, man. I died basically because of this event a while ago, but I think I'll risk it. I don't have a regret, right? Yeah, I don't have any curses that deal damage. All right, let's take a little bit of gold here. So I need to subtract 6. I'm at 33 right now. This one we're down to 24, 14. Could also get a potion. You know what? I haven't seen a single potion yet. Let's grab 1 potion at least. Okay, that's a good one. Duplication potion. And yeah, fine. Okay. It's a lot of gold. Hopefully it'll be worth it. Blind dramatic entrance. Dramatic entrance might be necessary here. Blind might be okay, but yeah, I need something amazing here. Can I do? Let's do. Hang on. Let's see what the scroll gives me. Oof, this is not good. How did I do this? I don't think I need the establishment. Let's do vault. Okay, I'm hoping for a blasphemy actually. Didn't get it. That might be a problem. I can almost full defend 12. You know what? Let's use the duplication potion, I guess, to double play the swivel. Okay. Then do good instincts. That allows me to be fully defended. Then do dramatic entrance. I should have done the dramatic entrance first. Let's also do. Let me do miracle and conjure ability to free up my hand a little. Okay. And then here, expunger is 36. That's not enough. Actually, spiritual allows me to be fully defended. Let's do that. Then do expunger. It doesn't matter which one. This guy, I guess. Okay. And then I think I'll do miracle lesson learned. All right. I got the Ragnarok upgrade. Not bad. Can I deal? Oh, the backline is attacking. That's a lot. 25. Not enough. If I gain... Wait, no. I don't have energy to gain strength. Am I dead here? I think I am, right? Because I don't think I can deal 40 damage. There's only 25. There's nothing I can do right. If I get plated armor, that's 8 plus 2. Well, at least I'll be alive. So if I get plated armor, I won't die. Oh boy, I still have an elite after this. And a question mark room. Okay. So here, omniscience, judgment, brilliance. Yeah, I think if I have omniscience or brilliance, that should be enough, right? Okay, alright. Not the way I wanted to do this, but I survived. That's good. We got question card for each card awards and 1 additional card to choose from. Okay. Man, I have to get really lucky. Oh no, I got the slavers. That's the hardest fight. I don't think I'll do the blind. Okay, there's an omniscience. If I enter divinity, it's only 24. That's still not enough. What can I omniscience here? Scrawl, judgment, wish, vault. Probably not necessary, but I can't think of anything better to do. So let me just think. What if I omniscience the what do you call it? Spirit shield. So I'll be 4 times 6, so 24, 48. That would be enough. Let's do that. Okay. All right, and then I'm not sure if that leaves me any extra block next turn, but at least I'm fully defended this turn. Okay. Yeah, it does not leave me with any extra block. Oh, no, it leaves me with 1 extra block. Great. I got the blasphemy, but not enough attacks. I have 14 incoming. I think there's anything I can do, right? Well, I mean, I have to do blasphemy. And then lesson learned is 39. That gets rid of this guy. Empty fist makes me exit wrath. Or exit divinity. And there's nothing else I can do. And I'm dead next turn. So, What else can I do? Can I omniscience something better? I can't think of anything better to omniscience. That's the problem. I need the spirit shield to be fully defended. Blind, does blind make a difference? It would leave me with a little bit extra block for next turn, so maybe that makes a difference. Let's try this again. Let's omniscience the spirit shield. Okay. And then do blind on you. Miracle. Devotion. Establishment. Empty fist. I don't think that'll be enough, but let's try this. So that leaves me with 5 block instead of 1. Yeah, it's still not enough. No, there's nothing I can do. Okay, let's think. Is there something else I can omniscience? If I omniscience plated armor, that'll be 16 plated armor. I am attacked for 32, though, so that's not quite enough. Swivel, 22. Also not enough. I need 32. Ragnarok. Omniscience that. That will be 72 combined damage. Plus the dramatic entrance? No. If I do blasphemy, this will be 24. Plus the empty fist, that's also not enough. What if I do scroll? I think that might be my only hope. Yeah, let me do miracle establishment. Hope that the devotion hits the omniscience. Actually, let's do empty fist so that then the devotion hits the omniscience. Then omniscience, I should have done the dramatic entrance too. But this way, now I have blasphemy. That's still not going to be enough. So, but I can do Volt. Let's see if that makes something. Actually, I can fully defend with the Spirit Shield here. Okay, fine. Let's do that. And then next turn I have Volt. Okay, let's try this. All right. Okay. And then here I have the Judgment. It's not quite enough for the backliner. Blasphemy is not enough either. Unless I do something like, if I do Battle Him... Oh, that set the Master Reality to 0, which set the Lesson Learned to 0. Okay. Then I can use Judgment, but then Vault is not enough. So let's do Vault here. I can use Judgment next turn. Okay. Is that going to be enough? I think this has to be it, right? So if I do Blasphemy here, then Smite is 48, Brilliance is 75. So I can do Brilliance you, Smite you, Judgment the backline. I can even wish for gold. Okay, all right. Got lucky there. Had to reload a few times, though. Got a Whetstone. Before I take that, let's first grab the... Probably don't need the pressure one. Let's take the empty body, and then Whetstone. I'll pick up 2 random attacks. That's... Oh, I only have 1 unupgraded attack left. All right, fine. Okay, I was hoping this was not going to be... Yeah, I actually don't want this, right? Let's leave. I was hoping this was not going to make me take damage. All right, here I healed back a little. I might even consider resting, because I already feel like I have lots of things upgraded. And just to be safe, let's heal back up to 40 HP. Okay. Alright, here I got Bag of Marbles. Set the Savage Combat. Apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies. That's really nice. And then, yeah, with 40 HP, I feel like a little better. Hand of Greed is interesting. Backline is not attacking me. Let's take the Hand of Greed. Okay. Okay, I sort of needed that, right? I need to do Hand of Greed here, and then Establishment and Lesson Learned. Okay, that way I increase the chance of being attacked, or not being attacked next turn. It's a shame I have so many curses in my hand already, though. Let's wish for gold. Is that too risky? Yeah, fine. Let's be greedy. Let's wish for gold, and I also will play the Swivel to make the next attack free, and also to be able to draw some cards. Okay. 27. Unfortunately, I am being attacked here. There is a free Ragnarok, which I can do with the Blasphemy. Kind of want to do that. Let's do Blasphemy, then Ragnarok. Okay. Alright, and then I could, let's do Brilliance for 57. Judgment is not quite enough. Let me do Miracle. I already played the Wish, right? So there's nothing useful to Omniscience other than an attack. So let's Omniscience. Actually, the only attack I have is the Empty Fist. Fine. Okay, beautiful. Perfect. This one I got to Mori. Negate the next curse 15. I actually still want 1 curse, so let's not take that. And then Third Eye, another good defensive card. Let's take that. Okay. Alright, Centurion Mystic. Can I get combo here? No. Wait, actually, can I get overkill here? Not really either. Huh. Alright, yeah, I guess that's fine. Magnetism, Good Instincts, Madness. I am being attacked by... No, by none of them. So let's take the Magnetism here. Then do Establishment, Master Reality, Magnetism. And I guess I'll wait. No reason to play these. Okay. At least not yet. Still not being attacked. That's convenient. Let's do Madness, which hit the Blasphemy. Alright. Devotion. Yeah, let's do Devotion, hit the Empty Body, and gain gold here. Okay. The curses are going to be really annoying with the Ruining Pyramid. I have to figure out a way to handle them. Alright, so here, Blasphemy is still not going to be enough. Fine, let's do Empty Body, Third Eye. This looks fine next turn. Then, Swivel, Alpha. I think I'll do Miracle and Conjure Blade. Again, free up my hand, and also the Expunger's upgraded because of the Master Reality. Okay. And then it does so much damage with Divinity. All right, beautiful. Let's do the Expunger here. Brilliance with Vulnerability would get me overkill, right? Actually, is there anything... I could wait for the lesson learned. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. No, it's fine. Let's get it over with. It's okay. Alright, got Preserved Insect. Enemies in lead combats have 25% less HP and a Distilled Chaos Potion. Okay. Yeah, I got the Cultist and the Chosen. Probably gonna take Dramatic Entrance. Let's do Establishment. Judgment is useless. Let's do Dramatic Entrance. Only the Judgment was operator, right? Let's do Vault here. That's fine. Okay. And then here... Should I do Blasphemy Ragnarok? Fine. Let's do Blasphemy, then see what the Ragnarok hits. Oh, that was enough. Beautiful. Got Anchor Surge Cone with 10 block and a Liquid Bronze Potion. Not the best potion, but I'll take it. Okay, Tiny Slavers. This time it shouldn't be as difficult, hopefully. I do start with Spirit Shield. Let's do Dramatic Entrance. See what the Establishment hits. That's a Devotion. That hit the... Oh, I messed up. I'm sorry. I have to play the Spirit Shield first. I'm already reloading... reloaded the... What was the Fight to Survive? Whatever. I reloaded a bunch of times, so let's start with the Spirit Shield. I got a little too excited. Let's do Spirit Shield first, then do Dramatic Entrance, then Establishment, then Devotion, and then I can also wish for gold. Let's be greedy. Okay. Alright, and then here, lots of incoming. Oof, I do have to Blasphemy. That's not going to be enough. Now, if I wished for Plated Armor, that still would not have been enough, so I don't feel too bad. Actually, let's see what the Distilled Chaos plays. That's a Conjure Blade, Swivel, and... What was the last thing? Was it... A Curse. Okay, fine. Still not quite enough. Now, if I wish for Plate Armor, it would have been enough. So, yeah, fine, fine. I did lose a perfect there. Could have easily kept it if I wasn't so greedy. Alright, here, Brilliance. I think I can do Blasphemy. Then do Brilliance to get a review. Play the Miracles. Master Reality. And Scrawl. I'm hoping to get the Omniscience to Omniscience. Oh, I already played the Wish. Let's Omniscience to the Lesson Learned then. Okay. Got Deus Ex Machina upgraded. We've got Sundial. Every 3 times to shuffle drop log, gain 2 extra energy and an Explosive Potion. Let's take the Sanctity. Solid defensive card and card draw. Okay. Burden the Chosen One again. I guess I can do Trip. You know what? Let's continue to be greedy by Omnisciencing the Wish here. Okay. Alright. 60 extra gold that way. Let's also do Trip. I think I'll do Miracle, Establishment, Good Instincts, and Scrawl. That way I'm also fully defended. Okay. And then Judgment is enough for the bird next turn. Beautiful. So let's get rid of you. And then I could do Blasphemy Ragnarok. Should I do that? Yeah, let's do that. It's a lot of damage. Beautiful. Alright, we got Strike Dummy cards containing Strike, deal 3 additional damage. I don't think I have a single card that does that. And then here, I don't think I'll upgrade the Battle Hymn. What about... Judgment upgrade seems a little wasteful. We don't need the Alpha upgrade either. Scrawl. Let's upgrade the Scrawl. That makes it a little easier to play. Okay. Alright. We're on to Automaton. I need to set up a bunch of stuff quickly. Secret Technique might give me a helpful skill. What should that skill be, though? Omniscience. Yeah, let's Omniscience the Wish for Plate Armor this time. I won't be as greedy now. 16 Plated Armor is pretty valuable. Especially with Calipers, right? Let's also do Establishment. Yeah, let's do Empty Fist Scrawl. Sure. And then I can do Battle Hymn as well. That sets the Blasphemy to 0, which I don't think I'll play yet. Okay. Alright, 14. I am fully defended here. That's good. Let's do Alpha. I think I'll do Miracle and Ragnarok. Okay. I'm a little worried that my hand is getting too full. Could have played the Swivel instead of the Ragnarok. That was silly. Well, Swivel before the Ragnarok. 8 incoming. I am still fully defended. Let's target the backliner. I will do Devotion to enter Divinity faster. There's a Lesson Learned. Let's do Smite 1, Smite 2, then a free Lesson Learned. That's not quite enough. I can do Third Eye. There's a Beta and a Vault. That might be useful. Okay. Okay. Right, and I can get Spirit Shield back from the backliner, right? So I can do Smite to get Spirit Shield back, then do Spirit Shield for plenty of block, then do... I actually don't think I'll do Sanctity. I think I'll wait here because then I can do Beta and then Omega afterwards. Okay. So here I'm in Divinity. I have the energy, so I can do Beta here. Okay. Then do Sanctity. Hope I get the Omega. I didn't, but I can do Good Instincts, Smite, and then what card does this guy take? Brilliance. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, let's do... Actually, if I don't do the Judgment, if I do the Vault, I could play the Omega next turn. Okay. Oh, I didn't get it? It's literally at the bottom. Of course it is. Alright, fine. Let's do Master Reality. Then play the Smite. Play the Brilliance. Now I'm starting to get a little worried. Actually, let's do Swivel to have some block for next turn. Oof, I'm actually really worried now. Because the Omega is not going to be enough. I still have to defend against... well, actually, I have 50. Right? So Good Instinct should be enough. Beautiful. Yeah, and then I can do Omega. Awesome. So let's do Smite here and wait. Okay. Alright. So I'm dealing 50 damage every turn. And I'm in Divinity again. Let's do Smite here. Empty Fist. And let's do Miracle and Conjure Blade. Okay. Expunger. Actually, the Omega is enough next turn, right? Yeah. Alright, beautiful. Okay, got a little lucky, but was able to perfect this one too. We got Vault, Deva Form Devotion. I have to skip to go for Highlander. And then here, Curse Key. That will guarantee the last curse, although it might not be unique, but I think I have to take it. And also the extra energy is nice, because we'll gain energy at the start of your turn whenever you open an Omba's chest to obtain a curse. Okay? Alright, Weekend one at the end, which is unfortunate. I have a lot of powers to play. But I think I can still make it work. 1, 2. 2 lead path. Lots of question marks. So if I go on the far right, I'll get 1, 2, and then turning right, another 4, so 6. If I turn left, that's still the same. So between here and here, that's the same path. If I get to this early elite, I get 1, 2, 3 early question marks and another 4 later. So that's a total of 7. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. The only unfortunate thing is there's no guaranteed shop. Oh, no, there's no guaranteed shop after the treasure chest. So if I get a duplicate curse, I'll be sad. Purity, Mayhem, Magnet. Let's take the Purity. Actually, with all the curses, not a bad idea to have a Purity here. And then I can't actually do something like Ragnarok. Okay. And then I was going to do Vault. Yeah, let's do Purity out the Wraith and then do Vault. Okay. And then here I can Omniscience the Wish. Alright, be greedy. Okay. And then the Judgment's not enough for this guy. Lesson Learned is not enough for this guy either, though. Let's do... I could just Judgment this guy, right? Lesson Learned is only 19. So close. Alright, actually, you want... I don't want to take... Yeah, let's do Empty Body, then Lesson Learned, and then Judgment. That way I don't have to deal with the Spiker. I will take a little bit of damage. Here, let's play these as well. Okay. That's fine. Alright, and then here, Brilliance and Empty Fist is enough. Beautiful. We got Horn Cleat at the start of your second turn. Gain 14 block. Very nice. And a Blessing of the Forge. Okay. Here, okay, well, I got the normalities, and I do have a shop to remove one of them. Let's do it. Okay. It's also a lot of gold to use. Here, I definitely want to fight. Although, if I get normalities, then I cannot play more than 3 cards every turn, which is going to be annoying. Let's do Secret Technique here. I think I'll be greedy and wish for gold again, or Omniscience the Wish, and then wish for gold. Okay. And then let's do Establishment, Secret Technique, anything like Spirit Shield. But then I was hoping to play the... Well, let's do Battle Hymn, then Spirit Shield, then Empty Body. Okay. Alright, lots of incoming here. And there's the Normality, that's what I was worried about. Let's do Alpha. I might have to rely on Omega here. Then do Third Eye. Scroll might not be a bad idea. Let's get rid of these two, then do Vault. Okay. Yeah, because the Normality just stays in my hand, huh? Forever. Alright, let's do Sanctity. I'll do Deva Form. And Master Reality. Okay, now I'm starting to get worried about that Normality. Okay. Alright, here, let's do... Can't play too many cards, that's a problem, right? Doesn't make sense to upgrade things, not really. Let's do Brilliance. Smite 1, Smite 2 to free up my hand. Okay. I'm down to 18 HP, that's not good. Ragnarok is not enough. Well, let's still play it. Okay. And then at least I can do 2 smites. That's still not going to be enough though, right? If I do Scrawl? No, there's nothing I can do. Wow, that... Is the Normality going to kill me? That might be the case. Let's try this again and see what I can do differently. Was I at full HP? Yeah, almost at full HP, right? I mean, worst case, I can just skip this fight, but I mean, I would like to avoid it. Let's do Secret Technique still. What if I Secret Technique the Spirit Shield first? You know what? I was being too greedy. Let's wish for Plate Armor. That might be a little better. Okay. And then Establishment. I can Secret Technique. Probably not the Vault, right? Because I have plenty of... Well, I don't have that much gold, but it's good enough. Let's do Swivel, then do Battle Hymn, play the Swivel, and an Empty Body. Okay. Right, so this way I have some block left over with Calipers. Okay. And then, yeah, this is where I got the Normality, right? Let's do Spirit Shield, Alpha, and then Vault. Okay. And then here I got Devotion. And then play these Smites, I think. Free up my hand. Okay. Alright. And then here... Yeah, getting through the beta might be a problem. Let's do... Miracle Sanctity. I think I should do Third Eye to try to get rid of everything that's not a beta. Okay. Alright. And then... Okay, I'm in Divinity now, so Ragnarok deals a lot of damage. That's good. And then Brilliance does even more. Okay, wow. The anomalies are going to be tough. We got Unseasoned Top. Whenever you have no cards in hand during your turn, draw a card. Sash Whip, reach 7 pressure points. I guess I'll take the Sash Whip for weakness. That's not a bad idea. And then here, yeah, let's see what colorless cards I'm offered. Blind Finesse, Dramatic Entrance. Yeah, Mind Blast. Not horrible. Not amazing either, though. I think here I'll take the Finesse. Here I'll take the Mind Blast. And here I think I'll take the Dramatic Entrance. Okay. Alright. Okay, here I got the Darklings. Trip, Blind Madness. I guess I'll do Trip. Okay. Blasphemy, Dramatic Entrance with Vulnerability. That's going to be 48. That's not quite enough, right? Unless I upgrade it? Hang on. So this will be... Wait, why did I say 28? 36. Yeah, that's... I thought it would be more than that. Even if I upgrade, that's not going to be enough, right? Oh, no, it is. Okay, good. Yeah, makes my life easier. Okay. Got Bag of Preparation at the start of each combat. Draw 2 additional cards. Very nice together with the Bag of Marbles. Okay. Here I got the Giant Head. Secret Weapon is fine, I guess. Not being attacked on turn 1, that's good. Let's do Establishment sets the... I was hoping to set the Mind Blast to 0. I guess I can just do Brilliance, sure. Then do... I don't think I'll play the Miracles Dramatic Entrance, Brilliance, Sash Whip, and Mind Blast. Okay. Did I get Overkill there? No, I don't think I did. Great, 2 normalities. At least I have some block here. Let's do Devotion, Deva Form, and I will get rid of one of the Miracles. Okay. Luckily not being attacked, that's good. Let's do Third Eye, curate my next hand. Spirit Shield might be good, get rid of the rest. Ooh, I could do Conjure Blade with the Miracle, right? So that way, yeah, 9 times 6. Not a lot, but still good enough. Another 13. Okay, there is the Spirit Shield, and I guess I can deal double damage with the Lesson Learned. Let's do Good Instincts, might as well, and then Lesson Learned, 35. It's a waste of Divinity, unfortunately. Okay, 30 incoming. Could do Volt. I don't know. Scrawl, Alpha. Let's do Miracle, Sanctity. Ragnarok is not even close to enough. Let's do Volt here, I have to. Okay, so I can play 3 more cards. Judgment, that doesn't do anything. Scrawl. Blasphemy. If I do Blasphemy... No, I can't. So Blasphemy would be... Or Ragnarok would be my last card. That'll be 8 times 3, so 24 times 6. Which is not quite enough. Unless... Yeah, I can only play 2 more cards, right? Unless with the slow buff it might be 9 times 6, so 27? No, that's still not enough. Next turn I'll be in Divinity, right? So I just have to... Yeah, I think I have to accept the damage here. I don't think there's anything I can do. So let's do Alpha. Let's also do Miracle. Get rid of the get rid of an extra card, so I can actually have a free hand. Okay, there's Omniscience of Wish, but I can't do a lot of those. Can I Omniscience the Expunger? Deals a lot of damage, not quite enough. This is Divinity already, right? So I think I should do Ragnarok. Actually, Omniscience... Wait, hang on. Omniscience the Expunger would play that twice. 9 times 6. This is 9 times 6 too. It's basically the same. But it's played twice. So, yeah, I think I'll do that. Where is it? Here. Okay. And actually, that's enough. Okay, good. Alright, that was a close one. We got Ice Cream. That's really nice. Energy is not conserved between turns. Very good. Swivel Flying Sleeves. I already have this and this. I think I'll take the Flying Sleeves. That also gets me Encyclopedian. And then here, I desperately need to remove the Normality. Oh, man, that is really tough to have those. Let's also buy... I obviously cannot get to Encyclopedian. Right? Unless I get another shop. Even that seems unlikely. Let's buy the... Actually, I don't even think I need the relics. But let's still take them. Meal Ticket, whenever you enter a shop, heal 15 HP. Or Calculum if you enter your turn without blocking 6 block. And Abacus, whenever you shuffle, drop again 6 extra block. Let's also grab... Prostrate is not horrible. Let's grab that. I say I'll skip the rest. Let's buy the potions too, though. Okay. I hope I get another shop. That'll be great. I will skip the next trust, though. Yeah, right. I think just to be safe here. Am I being attacked? No, I'm not. So let's take the Discovery. Okay. And then here I can do Establishment that sets the Blasphemy to 0, which is disappointing. This would be 42 times 3, 100 something. That's not horrible. Let me see what the Discovery gives me. Blasphemy number 2. That's probably not necessary. Let's do Simmering Fury. Let me see if the Blasphemy is enough. I'm actually not 100% sure. 126. It does give me Overkill, but then it is not enough Mind Blast 126. Yeah, I'm a little bit short. I need to get another attack card. Okay, Lesson Learned. Beautiful. I can do Blasphemy. Or Mind Blast and then Lesson Learned. Beautiful. Got a third eye upgrade. We got Peace Spell. You can now remove cards from your deck at rest side. So I could take another curse and then remove that. And if it's a unique one, I'll remove the Normality. I think I'll do that. You know what? I probably don't need the Liquid Bronze Potion. Okay. Alright, here I got Doubt. Okay, that is still a unique curse, right? So I got Doubt, Wraith, Injury, Shame, Parasite, Normality. Okay, so at the next rest set, I'll remove the Normality. We've got Oddly Smoothstone, such come with 1 Dexterity. And unfortunately, I won't have a rest set until the very end, but I just have to make it up until then. Nemesis, Flash of Steel, Trip. Yeah, Flash of Steel is fine. Not being attacked on turn 1. I can do Mind Blast for 43. Yeah, let's do Mind Blast, Dramatic Entrance, Flash of Steel, Master Reality, Alpha, then Establishment to wish for for gold to be greedy, and then let's do Scrawl. Okay, I can also do Prostrate, Finesse, Good Instincts, and then let me do Miracle. Actually, let's do 2 Miracles and a Neva form. That sets the Devotion to 0, which unfortunately only sets the Judgment to 0. I guess I could have waited for the Judgment to be useful. Here I need something amazing. I didn't get it. If I do Third Eye, that's 34. Not quite enough. But, hang on. Let's do Third Eye first. I needed the Spirit Shield to get rid of the Normality for sure. Sash Up is not horrible. It's just to draw it. Which I know I can't. Yeah, I need 11. So I need to Liquid Memories back. What gives me 11 block? Nothing. Actually, no. I can get the Sash Up, right? So if I bring back the Finesse, then playing that will give me the Sash Up, which I can play with the Lesson Learned. And that is going to be enough to be fully defended. Alright? Right, and here, I think if I do... I already played the Wish, right? So, Omniscience or Ragnarok, I think that's the right way to go. Alright. Beautiful. Okay, we got Juju based on normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms, as well as I already have this, and I don't think I'll take the Rush Shot. And I already have 36 cards, so I don't think I need to take many more. I don't think I'll take more curses here, and especially the Wraith, which I already have a copy of. Let's lose max HP instead. And then here, I will skip this. I don't want to risk a duplicate curse. And then here, I'm okay losing Golden Idol to get 333 extra gold. And then here, yeah, might as well lose all my gold. 1800 gold to get Red Mask at the Savage Combat like 1 week to all enemies. Okay. Alright, and then let's remove the Normality here. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was going to be hard with the Normality, but I didn't know how hard it's going to be. Okay. Alright, here I got the Awakened one. Mind Blast number 2 is interesting. Dramatic Entrance might be slightly better. So would be the Dark Shackles. I think I'll play it safe and take the Dark Shackles because I might need the block. I got both Omniscience and the Wish. I think I'll definitely do... how do I do this here? Let's start with the Dramatic Entrance first. I would like to Omniscience... Actually, I have to do it from here. Can I Omniscience anything that gives me energy? Not really, right? Spirit Shield. Oh, that might be good. Let's Omniscience the Spirit Shield. Yeah, because that way I get plenty of block this turn, and I can save the Dark Shackles for next turn. Do I want to do Establishment? Not really. That's one of those powers I don't think I need. Okay. Right, so here I am fully defended, right? Yep. There's a Vault, which I don't want to do because then I'll lose my block. Some of it, at least. Not a bad idea, though. I can wish for Plated Armor. Oh, wait, I didn't play the Deva form, so exhausted. Okay, that might not be great. I do Devotion. It is interesting. Let's do Devotion, then do Vault. Actually, I can do... Oh, I meant to play the Free Mind Blast. It's fine, hopefully. Let's do Empty Fist, then Sash Whip. Okay, Empty Mind. Let's do Brilliance. Actually, the longer I wait, the better the Brilliance will get. Let's do Might Blast, then Brilliance, get rid of this guy. I guess I'll wait. Okay. I think I need to rely on my Alpha Omega if I can. Alright, so I'm in Divinity now. Almost enough to play the Lesson Learned here. So I think I'll do Alpha. Battle Hymn is really tempting. Let's do Finesse. Good Instincts is nice. Yeah, Lesson Learned is not quite enough, right? Unless, let me throw the Exposure Push and then do Lesson Learned, okay. And then, I can't play this Chaos until I have the Blasphemy, right? So, same with, well, Snecko I might be fine. I don't think I'll do Battle Hymn, though. Let's do Empty Body, and then just wait. Okay. Alright, I'm down to 8 HP. Or 8 block, I mean. There's a Beta. There's a Swivel. That is enough to be fully defender, right? Yeah, I think I'll do Swivel. I'll do Beta. And then I'll wait. Okay. It's risky, though. I still have to deal a lot of damage. 21. At least I have energy. Not much I can do with it, though. Even the Dark Shackle's not enough, right? I do have to Blasphemy, though, so I can safely play the Distill Chaos Potion here. Okay, so that's Scroll, Flying Sleeves, and I guess must have been a Curse then. And then let's throw the Fear Potion. Let's do Dark Shackles. Play the Miracles. Then see if the Snake Oil gives me something amazing. Alright, Third Eye allows me to be fully defended. Beautiful. And there's the Omega next turn. Will that be enough? I could also do a really good Conjure Blade. Oh man, that would be a really nice Conjure Blade. Especially with the Master Reality. Let's do it. Let's do Master Reality, then Conjure Blade. Okay. Alright, that is risky. Oh, I am not even going to draw it. Well, okay, I am a Divinity, so this deals so much damage, okay? Alright, and now I can actually play my power, so let's do Establishment Battle him. And let's do Prostrate. Oh boy, alright. I don't think I can deal enough damage with the Ragnarok, though. I have 42 incoming here, right? There's the Omega. A little too late for that. Let's do a free Third Eye. Get rid of the curses. Probably don't need the Mind Blast. Then Sanctity. Then Swivel. I don't think I can kill with the Ragnarok, right? Yeah, no, I definitely can't. I am fully defended here, though. That's kind of nice. Let's do Omega. Okay. Then do Brilliance, Smite, and I'm going to be in Divinity next turn, so I think I'll save the Ragnarok. Or should I free up my hand? No, let's save the Ragnarok for when I'm actually in Divinity. Okay. Alright, and then here I have the Expunger again. Beautiful. That Expunger saved me. Alright, awesome. Perfect everything but the Act 1 boss. That was a little disappointing. I didn't really have a chance. I also had to reload a lot of stuff. 1361, not a horrible score, I think. So of the 6 elites, I perfected 4. Alright, that's not too bad. Missed the Act 1 boss, though. Got Mr. Machine. I like Gold. Not too difficult, though. I did use the Wish a little aggressively early on. So I think that might have helped me. I like Shiny was easy, of course, with Vintage. Curses and Highlander, I got a little lucky with that. Overkill was easy combo. I don't think it would have been possible. I did have Ice Cream, but I got it at the very end. So maybe if I stalled the very last fight. Although that was a close one. I would have lost the perfect, I think, if I stalled the last fight. So let's see where 1361 puts me in the rankings. Alright, so if I had perfected that Act 1 boss, I would have had 1461, which would put me tied for 19th place. And then Peltz was able to get another 25 points on top of that. So maybe Peltz was able to get lucky against one more elite. As it stands now, I am 1361. Okay, I am tied for 40th place, which is not too horrible, but yeah, missing that one boss did cause me some issues. And I do think with a lot of... I already reloaded a few times, but I think with a few more reloads, I think I could have pulled off a perfect somehow. I wouldn't be surprised if that was possible. So yeah, this was a fun run. I do like shiny and vintage runs. Let me know in the comments if you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a watch run with the Sealed Deck, Flight, and Big Game Hunter modifiers, and yeah, I think I decided to pivot to Collect Bonuses once I saw the apparitions. That might have been a little too late, so I might have missed some Collect Bonuses that way. I think most people did go for Collect Bonuses yesterday, though. So first you have Knight here with 1940, great score. Gemino got 1919. Gemino perfected all the elites, 17 elites, and all the bosses. Pretty much had everything else the same as me, but was able to get one more elite. Is that the extra 25 points? Yeah, that explains the extra 25 points there. So yeah, that extra elite was the key. He also, I mean, if he got everything else, he must have gotten the 3 Collect Bonuses that I got, also Encyclopedian, as well as Overkill combo, the Light Spin modifier, I like Shiny, and I like Gold, as well as Mr. Machine. Popper would have been very difficult yesterday with Big Game Hunter. I don't think anybody went with that. Gemini also wasn't sure, but my run confirmed that if you have the Blasphemy and Apparition, it does not count as losing your Perfect, because Blasphemy makes you lose HP rather than taking damage. I think if you were taking damage instead, you could theoretically defend with just a lot of block, because I think Divinity, or not Divinity, Blasphemy deals 999 damage. So if you had 999 block, you could have been able to fully defend, but no, you just lose HP, you don't actually take damage. Now I wonder if you have like an infinite run where you get enough max HP, like more than 1000 max HP, and then actually have that enough max HP if you can survive a Blasphemy hit. I should test that out, because I'm pretty sure it does 999 damage. So if you have more than that, you might survive, which would be interesting. Anyway, the next you have Simone here with 1917, 40th, or I guess tied for 38th place. Congratulations. Simone perfected also all of the elites and all of the bosses. Got 4 Collect Bonuses. Now, Simone did look at my run earlier, so he realized that Collect Bonuses were the way to go. So started to get Collect Bonuses from the beginning, so that explains the 25 extra points. Interestingly, Simone rejected the apparitions. He made up those points by getting well fed together with the tiny house and the pair. But yeah, I think if you don't take the apparitions and you can still perfect everything, it is worth it to go for well fed, because then there's a small chance of being able to get the step modifier as well. Simon also was able to get overkill and combo, not with the study the way I got it, but actually he had a collectibles on the Deus Ex Machinas and was able to get a lot of energy and then play a bunch of colors cards. He also got 2 Mind Blasts at the end, which meant that he didn't have a lot of trouble. And then the only thing that Simone missed was the Mystery Machine modifier. He was skipping question mark rooms to go for shops to get more collector bonuses. So yeah, I think Simone mentioned that must have been his best daily. Congratulations, great score there. Then next you have the Dark, tied with 1917 as well. Pelz got 1894. I ended up with 1892, tied with Roland. I perfected all but 1 elite, so that cost me the 25-point difference to Gemino. I got all the bosses, got 3 collector bonuses and Encyclopedian. So yeah, Highlander would not have been better. Did not get curses. I did skip 2 question mark rooms, but I don't think anybody was able to get curses yesterday, even if they didn't skip those question mark rooms. I had 3 curses at that point, though. I was able to get Overkill and Combo, as well as I Like Shiny, the Lightspeed modifier, and Mr. Machine, but missed the Popper modifier, of course, with the Game Hunter. Nobody got that. Then you have a bunch of people tied at 1867, including Goldbear, Mike, and Flick Nickum. So 1867 is about 25 points, exactly 25 points less than me. So Goldbear mentioned he had a very similar run to me, perfected 16 of the 17 elites, all the bosses, 3 collector bonuses, including the omniscience, including a collector on the omniscience, which is impressive. Was able to get Overkill combo, the time modifier, I Like Gold, and I Like Shiny. So Goldbear is not 100% sure where the extra 25 points come from. He did not, actually no, he did mention the time modifier. Yeah, I'm not sure. Must have come from somewhere, I guess. And then I think missing top 100 just by a little bit. You have George and Alex tied for 1842, 103rd place. Alex perfected all the elites and all the bosses, but only ended up with 2 collector bonuses. Drafted Bowling Bashers at the beginning. That helped him to get 1 collector bonus, and then didn't get the apparition event. He mentioned that he had different RNG, and as a result, did not get the apparitions, and also still was able to perfect everything though without the apparitions, which is impressive. The different RNG probably comes from Alex hitting an early shop, and that probably changed the RNG. He also did not wish as much as he could and missed the LA Gold modifier just by a little bit. He was able to get everything else though, like Mr. Machine and Scooby-Doo, and I Like Shiny, Overkill, and Combo. And then I do want to give a shout out to Sita, who died yesterday to the Act 1 boss, to the Hexagos. He ended up dropping down to 11 HP for the Hexagos, and then unfortunately he had a regret, and that regret caused him to die yesterday, which can definitely happen. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.